lot of money, a lot of years. I think I was actually a little bit delirious. I was, the draft is out in Vegas, and you have to fly across country and late hours and that. But it was exciting, obviously, for our franchise. Steven Stamkos is a top player, and hopefully you make a difference. I've always talked about and believe in serial winners, and Ryan O'Reilly as Steven Stamkos in our market. I think it's a great development type tool for our organization, and they're good players. And more than anything, they are what every scout looks for. They have the great combination of not only talent, but they have the discipline to use that talent, and they have the grit to stay with it over a long period of time. And that's why they're great, and they're difference makers. So it was exciting. It was an exciting day, and I set out that day to replace Ryan McDonough, who I made a hole, and I made a promise to our leadership group. I'm going to go get a defenseman to replace Ryan McDonough. And anybody who's coached Ryan McDonough or been a part of Ryan McDonough's journey in hockey, he's a special type of player. Sometimes the analytics community won't be great, but the other stuff, the intangible stuff that all these gentlemen in this room know about, that are difference makers, that's the gut feel, the guys that can get, the guys to rally, all that. Those guys are hard to replace. And I went to the group and said, I'm going to get a defenseman. I went out and did the Brady Shea thing. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking for that forward. Where Nashville's not necessarily a team that scores a lot of goals. They're known for that. They're more known for the goaltending and their defensive play. But we needed a little bit of a game changer, and I was on to obviously Stamkos and Marchessault and a couple other guys. And timing is everything in this game, as you know. I made a phone call, and a guy like Marchessault said, okay, I'm in. Lo and behold, 2 minutes later, I get a call from Stammer's agent and say, I'm in too. And I'm going, can we even take these guys on? Obviously I'm surrounded by some great people, and we're very fortunate that we've got a team that's a little bit older on the top end, but we got a lot of young kids coming, so we're able to do that. So it was exciting for our franchise, and it is weird, and I'm going to say this to everybody in this room, seeing a guy like Steven Stamkos wearing our uniform really seems strange. There's iconic players in this league that first time you see it, it seems weird, but they're great players, and no matter what jersey they put on, they're going to be impactful, and hopefully it's impactful for us.